Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The morning light crept gently through Kate Garraway's kitchen window, settling on the empty chair where Derek once sat, fingers curled around a mug that had long gone cold. Silence had become a companion since his death, heavy, faithful, unrelenting. For months, Kate had carried her grief privately, wrapped tightly around her heart like a scarf she could not remove. The world watched her with concern, compassion, and questions she wasn't ready to answer. Until now. Standing in front of the mirror before her first interview back, Kate adjusted her jacket with trembling hands. Her reflection showed a woman changed, older somehow, yet stronger in places no one could see. Derek's absence was everywhere, in the pause before she spoke, in the way she inhaled before smiling, in the quiet courage it took just to step outside again. When the interviewer gently asked how she was really doing, Kate didn't deflect, she didn't hide. She took a breath that seemed to carry years of pain. "I loved Derek with everything I had," she said softly, "and I still do." The room held its breath with her. Then came the question fans had whispered for weeks, about rumors, about a possible new man in her life. Kate didn't rush her answer. She looked down, fingers laced together, as if grounding herself in the truth. "There is someone," she admitted, her voice barely above a whisper. "Not someone who replaces Derek, no one ever could, but someone who reminds me that I'm still alive." Tears streamed freely across social media screens as viewers watched her speak, not with excitement, not with guilt, but with honesty. She described how grief had hollowed her out, how nights felt endless, how laughter once felt like betrayal. She spoke of surviving, not living, for a very long time. "And then," she said, eyes shining, "one day I laughed without meaning to, and it didn't hurt as much as I thought it would." This new presence in her life, Kate explained, came quietly. No grand gestures, no headlines, just understanding. Someone who didn't fear her tears or her memories. Someone who listened when she talked about Derek and held space when the weight of the past became too much. "He doesn't ask me to move on. He walks with me." Fans across the world felt something shift in their chests. This wasn't scandal. This wasn't betrayal. This was survival. This was a woman who had loved deeply, lost painfully, and still found the courage to open a door she thought grief had sealed forever. Kate ended her interview with words that stayed long after the cameras stopped rolling. "Love doesn't end because someone dies. It just changes shape. And sometimes it comes back to remind you that your heart still works." That night, Kate returned home to the same quiet kitchen, but it no longer felt quite as empty. Derek's memory lived in every corner, sacred and untouchable. And somewhere beyond the sorrow, a small, fragile hope flickered. Not replacing the past, just lighting the way forward. And for the first time in a long while, Kate allowed herself to believe that was okay.